Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of U.S. History Made Plain. I'm a high school history teacher trying to make history as fun and interesting for my students as possible. Stephen Douglas wanted to be president for the Democrats, but they chose James Buchanan. So even Stephen Douglas was like, yo, this is a dumb idea. For you to even side with Lecompton, Kansas and try to make us accept the Lecompton Constitution is dumb. Like, it's dumb, and I'm gonna side with the Republicans on this. I'm still a Democrat, but I'm gonna side with the Republicans because this just doesn't make sense, and I don't want to commit career suicide like you just did. Needless to say, the Lecompton Constitution was rejected by everyone. The nation was so divided in the 1850s. The issue of slavery had the nation split down the middle, and the Supreme Court did not make it any easier in 1857 with the Dred Scott versus Sanford case. So Dred Scott is a slave, right? Or he was a slave. And as a slave, he was living in Missouri with his master, no problem. His master decides to move to Wisconsin for 2 years. And so his master packs up his house, packs up his slaves, and moves to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a free territory at this time. So Dred Scott gets to Wisconsin and is living there for 2 years and is like, this is weird. I'm in a free place, but I'm still a slave. Like, I don't think that's fair. I want to talk to somebody about this. I want to stick for my freedom. I am in a free state. I want to stay in a free state, and I want to be a free citizen. So that was in 1846. And it took his case 9 years to actually get to the Supreme Court. You got to think about it like this. Slaves were considered property back then. Property like furniture, right? So when a slave owner decided to move, just like you would pack up your house and pack up your furniture when you move to a new place, they packed up their slaves when they moved to a new place. So it didn't matter whether it was a free territory or not. They were already their slaves. So wherever the master went, that's where the slaves went. Dred Scott actually went before Supreme Court in 1857, 2 days after James Buchanan took office. And the Supreme Court decided to reject Dred Scott and to rule in the favor of Sanford and not allow Dred Scott to have his freedom.